Hello, my name is Tiana Perry,
I'm Alexis Moreland,
and this is our presentation over personal growth.
and we're going to go ahead and get right into it.
So, I know many of you are probably wondering, what is personal growth? Well, personal growth is the development of a person's capabilities and potential. It builds human capital, facilitates employability, and enhances the quality of life.
So, we're going to tell you a little bit of how we've experienced personal growth. So, our stories are pretty much the same since, we've always been together. So, basically, we left our old school in Little Elm. It was second semester of eighth grade year. Second semester of eighth grade year. And we got to leadership prep and we were stuck on the fact that we did not want to be there. I know for me, my grades dropped. I just didn't care. I just wanted to go back to my old school to be with my friends. And it finally just took that moment where I was like, your friends are not going to always be with you everywhere you go. And you just need to take this situation that you're in and make the best of it. And that's exactly what I did. We joined Lighthouse, and that helped tremendously. We made new friends. I learned a lot of things, and yeah, that's pretty much how it went.
I would have to second everything that she said. A lot for me was just plain anger, and with the anger, I didn't want to talk to anyone, did not want to make new friends. I didn't like the teachers, didn't like the staff. But yeah, like she said, we did join Lighthouse, and that did help with me coming out of my, per se, shell. My grades did drop. I lost care. But at the end, whenever I went in with a positive mindset, I was very optimistic. I started to just gain positive vibes, and it just helped me have a better, helped me have a better end result.
Yeah.
Whenever I changed my view on things and went in a different way.
Yeah, definitely. I know I stepped out of my comfort zone a lot. I would not do public speaking at all. I'm actually still working on that, but it's all about personal growth, just stepping out of your comfort zone and trying things that you wouldn't normally do.
How to achieve personal growth. We will talk more about these things in the next few slides, but you can achieve personal growth by setting goals, putting in the action needed to achieve those goals, becoming more self-aware, learn how to self-motivate. You can learn how to actively listen as opposed to just listening, and applying the 4 disciplines of execution, which again, we'll talk more about that in the next few slides. But overall, just knowing that you are in control of yourself and you are in control of the better version of yourself.
Tiana had previously mentioned that we would be talking about achieving personal growth. One of the first ways to achieve personal growth is by setting goals. Set meaningful goals that you can achieve each day or each week, and also prioritize what goals mean the most to you and make a plan to achieve them.
A quote that kind of goes along with what Alexis was saying by Stephen Covey states, "To achieve goals you've never achieved before, you need to start doing things you've never done before." That kind of goes along with the lines of no change is going to occur unless you are putting in the work. I know a lot of times whenever we're wanting a change to happen, if it doesn't happen overnight or within a week, we lose motivation. So it's good to know that even if you fell, it's okay to get back up. You should not expect things to happen overnight because that's just not realistic. But just know that I know as cliche as it sounds, just know if you fall, you can always get back up.
Another step would be becoming self-aware. Become self-aware of your strengths, weaknesses, thoughts, beliefs, motivations, and emotions. Get to know yourself and understand how you can change your moods. When you understand how to control your emotions, you are then able to achieve emotional intelligence and respond instead of react, which will usually lead to a more positive interaction and outcome.
Another quote that goes along with becoming self-aware states that most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. That alone goes with learning how to actively listen. I know a lot of times, especially for me, if I'm in an argument with someone or they're trying to tell me what I did wrong, I am thinking of the next thing to say, which means I'm not actively listening to what they're saying. It's good to learn how to listen, learn how to admit when you are wrong, and learn how to do better and grow. If someone is trying to tell you something or give you advice or how to better yourself, or if you're in an argument, thinking of the next thing to say is only making what they're telling you go in one ear and out the other. So a lot of times, or most of the time, it is best to just sit back and listen.
Our next topic is motivation. You need to self-motivate. Do things that make you happy. Give gratitude to yourself and make a to-do list. A to-do list is the most important thing you can do because with that, you can always check off what you've done and it just motivates you to do more and just get more things done. And it gives you a plan. Without a plan, you don't really know what to do next. So motivation and making a to-do list is
Okay, now we have the 4 disciplines of execution, which basically they help you complete the most important goals whenever you have a abundance of priorities. So first we have focus on the widely important. So that it clearly identifies the most important objective that won't be done without certain attention or special attention. There are 2 measures within that discipline. There are lead measures, which tells you if you are likely to achieve the goal. And there are lag measures, which tracks the success of your widely important goals. And you cannot do anything to fix lag measures. Second, there is act on the lead measures, which, like I said, it tracks the critical activities, but it also drives/leads to lag measures. So lead measures leads to lag measures, if that makes sense. And they also predict the success of the lag measure. An example of lead measures would be weight loss. The lead measures that lead to weight loss would be dieting and exercising. Thirdly, we have keep a compelling scoreboard, which is the discipline of engagement. It was proven that people perform best when they are emotionally engaged. And usually becoming the most engagement comes whenever there's a scoreboard. That can be in life and also in games or, sports, of course. Lastly, we have create a cadence of accountability, which is having team meetings. A team meets to focus on the widely important. Each team member needs to hold each other accountable for the commitments made to move the quote unquote score. You see this with sports, and you see this with life, and you see this in a working environment, and you see it in PBL learning. With sports, each team member has a certain position that whenever it's all together, it makes a team. With PBL learning, each student has a certain task that they need to do, and all together, it leads up to the ending goal.
Finally, recognize what you are thankful for. Expressing gratitude improves mental, physical, and relational well-being. Everyone loves a little gratitude now and then, and words of affirmation to show they are appreciated. So make sure you let someone know how thankful you are for them.
All right, we just want to say thank you to you guys for tuning into our presentation, and Tiana's going to end us off with a quote.
So this quote is by Fawzi, and it states, "The greatest investment you ever make is investing in you."
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.